Welcome to Ultimate Report. I'm Mary Winkenwerder. If a piece of jewelry could best represent a beautiful fantasy, what would it look like? Creating jewelry is just one expression of internal beauty. This episode, we meet with designer Matthew Campbell Laurenza to learn more about his expressions of beauty through jewelry. Matthew, welcome to Ultimate Report.
Well, hello, and thanks for having me.
It's great to have you join us. This is very exciting. So, Matthew, have you always wanted to be a jewelry designer, and what inspired you to become one who crafts beautiful thought and emotion into jewelry?
Well, I consider myself an artist, and I've always wanted to continue being an artist. Jewelry is the way that I am currently expressing myself. I'm a fine arts major, and I originally studied sculpture, and I moved into jewelry because my first few commissions as a sculptor was for tombstones, and I thought it was a little morbid. So the response was to do something that was a little bit more happy, and people happy as well. So jewelry was it.
That's amazing. Wow, tombstones. Well, they can be just as beautiful and ornate, you know.
They can be.
Yeah, seriously, they really can be. I think that people often miss that. But yes, some can perceive that as being morbid. So let's talk about your work. What pieces do you create in terms of jewelry?
Well, I actually create a full spectrum of everything. So I do earrings, necklaces, bracelets. I am known for creating statement pieces that inspire conversation. With the collection that I'm currently doing with Rio Tinto, I am trying to create a collection, create a line that actually inspires people to collect and add on to each piece.
Wow, that's amazing. So what attracted you to diamonds with a story?
Well, diamonds are such a phenomenal material to work with. They're classic. They're basically forever. And this was an opportunity that allowed me to work in a medium that I really haven't worked in for a while. I'm known mostly for color and with semi-precious and precious stones that are non-diamond related. So this was a good opportunity to do something out of my realm of comfort.
So what argyle materials do you use to create these pieces? What kinds of diamonds?
Well, I'm using diamonds from the Argyle mines. I'm going from white to some of the fancier colors, including a wide range of the brown colors. Mm-hmm. So there's some beautiful champagne colors, some kind of off white stones, as well as some darker brown materials. So radiation.
When working with these diamonds from this mine, do you have a preference as to which ones you choose to use in your collection?
Actually, I don't. Basically, the interesting thing about these mines is they are completely ethically sourced. So the preference really is lying there. When you're looking at diamonds, they're all beautiful, and I'm hoping to, showcase those diamonds the best they are. In the end, the preference really is going to be the end user.
So just out of curiosity, how many different types of diamonds from Argyle did you use for your collection?
I used a range of colors of about 6 or 7. So when you're looking at gradations, you go from near white to fancy brown.
Wow, that's amazing. That's a beautiful range.
Yeah.
So on average, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it gives you a lot of opportunity to create radiation, which actually can add volume to your pieces.
So on average, how long does it take you to create a piece of jewelry?
Well, if you're looking from concept, from paper and pencil to the finished prototypes, you're looking anywhere between 6 months to a year. It really depends on how complex the pieces are and how well the people that you're working with understand your design concept. In this particular grouping, the design concept was understood well, but we had a lot of technical components that are still being developed.
So Matthew, what is your latest collection?
Well, this particular collection was inspired by medieval armor. So there was a lot of inspiration which was taken off the engraving off armor, the kind of floral designs, etc., which was this hyper masculine side of warfare that was actually had this very feminine and very soft side in the decoration that was there. So we pulled that as an inspiration, incorporated it into pieces of jewelry. All of the pieces have an ability to have add-ons to it and or to intermix. I don't really have props here to be able to show those, but there are components where the gemstones come out and you can switch colors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
the pieces are, so the diamonds themselves, the gemstones are interchangeable?
The gemstone, the larger center gemstones are interchangeable. There are also pave discs that will be interchangeable. But the frame that's holding these are all also paved with different colored diamonds, etc. So like I said, the concept was to inspire people to collect, because my belief is jewelry is something that you collect over a lifetime. And I think that that's something that we need to reinstill into people, that this is something that you're buying now and that you grow with and you add on to in a lifetime, rather than just something that you buy and discard later on.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. So where can we purchase pieces from your Diamonds with a Story collection this fall?
Well, this fall, there will be the opportunity to purchase them online on my website. I am currently negotiating with 2 different retail establishments, department stores. They've asked me to kind of tweak a few things. Once that is done, we'll have an actual launch date for it. But wow, otherwise, it will be available on my website.
That's fantastic. We can't wait to find out. So where can we catch up with Matthew Campbell Laurenza online?
It is mcldesign.net is the name of the website. You can Google it that way. You can also Google it by my full name, which is Matthew Campbell Laurenza.
That's fantastic. And I was doing some research last night before the interview, and I also found some of your pieces on a crowdsourcing shopping site called coolstuff.com. And okay, yeah, it's somebody, you have a fan. You actually have a few fans, and they've been posting. I'm sorry?
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I was amazed at what I saw. I mean, it was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, Matthew, thanks so much for joining us. It's been great visiting with you.
Pleasure meeting you, and looking forward to see this online.
All right. Catch up with me on my blog, www.beautybeautereport.com, on YouTube, Ultimate Report, and on Twitter @BeautyPublicist. Everyone, thanks so much for joining us on Ultimate Report. Have a beautiful and successful week. Mwah.